For dinner, I had my hyperfixation meal, which is a bagged salad, specifically the Southwest salad from Trader Joe's. It's so good. And then I had like chicken, leftover chicken from Costco that I put on it, and a steak packet. So I went really crazy with the chicken and steak. That's amazing, Anna. 15 pounds is so much weight to lose. It's incredible. If you like pick up a 5-pound bag of flour, what would your last meal be? I've been having that on my FYP, and I've actually been thinking about it. And it'd be like Sonoran dogs from my favorite spot, my favorite cart in my city. Sonoran dogs are hot dogs wrapped in bacon with pico de gallo, beans, mustard, mayo, crema. Oh, they're so good. Hi, Emma and Sophie. But yeah, I've definitely been thinking about that. My hair is a little wet. I did Orange Theory tonight, so I wanted to take a shower. Let's do the gym show haul. So I don't know if you guys have been. Part of me is like, so many people did research on where I live. I live in Tucson, and the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show is the biggest gem and mineral show in the world. And people from all over the world come and show their gem and minerals at the gem show. Okay, sorry. Biggest Resident Evil fan said, "Girl, I know you saw my comment." I did not. As you can imagine, TikTok filters a lot. So anyway, back to where I live. So the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show is huge. And let me tell you, when I was on the apps, it's the best time to be on dating apps because hot men from all over the world all swarm my city. It's very fun. But yeah, I'm as we know, I'm decentering men. So, no, Kay Holla, I didn't. I am sober from alcohol and nicotine. No. Okay. So, first things first. Did I watch the Grammys? No. I did see that Bad Bunny got the best album, which is amazing. That's probably why, Monroe, if you asked that question. Thank you. I love this color too. So congrats to Bad Bunny. I can't wait to watch the Bad Bunny concert with the football game. Monroe asked, "Are you healed from the incident that made you here now?" I'm a lot better than I was. I'm in therapy. And my therapist is constantly checking in with me, saying stuff like, "I want to make sure that your experience on TikTok isn't a reenactment of your trauma." Not this cacti, but I do have a few potted cacti that flowers. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, you did. Thanks for saying I look pretty. It's a makeup free day today, so I really appreciate that. But I did put on a pretty dress, so I appreciate you all. Yeah, thank you, Monroe. It feels really good to heal. And you want to know what really helped me heal, starting it at least, was telling my story and connecting to other people who have gone through the same thing that I have. That really helped me heal. And also choosing, oh God, I already lost, I've been like setting things down. Choosing to not be a victim right? Choose, like, knowing that, yeah, some people didn't really like telling my story, but hi, Kevin. Did you see Billy's speech at the Grammys? I loved it. I saw the clip where she said no one is illegal on stolen land. That's for sure. That's for sure. No one is illegal on stolen land. I say that all the time. Yeah. And the reaction that Bad Bunny had when he got the win was pretty wonderful. It was really, shoot. Hi.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Okay, let's run a battle. I meant to say no. If you guys could tap the screen so I could win the battle, I would appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? Or this morning, wherever you are?
Just tap the screen.
Okay, I'm gonna mute him. I haven't been on socials today, really. Have you? Thank you all for tapping the screen. Have you, how's your mental health? Is that good? Christy, are you dating? Do you feel like you have moved on? No, I'm not dating. I'm in therapy, so that's good. But yes, I have really moved on. Oh, happy go living. Hello. Are you home from your cruise? How was it? I loved your cruise content. It was really fun. Had a busy client day. That's wonderful. I have a few one-on-one spots open for new clients. And if you're interested, you could book a free call with me at the link in my bio. But yes, I'm very excited for the Gem Show haul. This man, oh, I liked that filter. I gotta put that filter on. Still on the ship. How do you get, is it the Starlink? Oh, thank you. Oh, I forgot. I wonder if I can change my live. TikTok wants me to do heart hands now. I forget about that. They're like, get 50 heart hands. I'm like, TikTok, calm down. The Wi-Fi, it's the Wi-Fi, not too bad. That's good. When I cruised in 2014, the Wi-Fi was not good. So, aw, thanks, happy go living. Thank you. Clients for my coaching business. ADHD, sobriety, mindset. Oh, thanks, Madeline Joe. So Happy Go Living, is it like a Caribbean cruise that you're on? Because that's what I did and it was fabulous. It was so good. But yes, I had a very wonderful time. Caribbean. Oh, yes. My cruise, what was it? Itinerary was, we started in Miami, which was so fun. And then we went to, what was our first stop? Cozumel, Mexico. Then we went to Belize. Then we went to a Carnival cruise, like they have their own island in Honduras. And then we went to the Grand Cayman Islands. Oh, you went on a cruise in October and that's all I think about now. I want to go back. You know, cruises were interesting. You sound sick. I'm not sick. I think I'm just tired. I'm feeling tired. Oh, Jason. Yeah, it was great. 'Cause he's muted. I get overwhelmed. Yeah, I meant to hit no, but I accidentally hit yes to this battle because so I'm gonna turn off invites. Yeah, just 5 minutes. I just booked a trip to the Dominican. Nice. Oh no, because I get overwhelmed. Yeah, that's right. We're winning. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. We love to win. Cue that song. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind. Hard hands on my mind. And every time we step up in the building, that's right, happy-go-lucky. Go happy, go living, that's right. We're living, we're lucky. It's over in 30 seconds. That's right. You want to know how we don't lose over here on Kendra Talk? I stream on my friend's business page and it comes across your feed. I'm still not over that moment. Yeah, he does look bored. I'm not here to entertain him, but I will say thank you and goodbye. Bye. Have a good day. Thanks for the battle. Thank you so much to Happy Go Lucky and everyone, Happy Go Living and everyone else who gifted me. How do these battles work? It's just that, like a random person co-hosts and then you battle and whoever gets the most taps or gifts, they win. Okay. Who's ready? What buttons? You just tap and you gift. You tried mid-round. Yeah, I know it was random. Physically, how is it done? Oh, so like you hit the two circles at the bottom when you're hosting a live, and it'll pop up with creators who you're able to co-host with. And then you invite them to co-host. So I don't know if you ever stream, but it'll pop up with like invites. And you can do your friends or random people to co-host with. Jen, I actually got a new Oracle deck from the Gem Show. So let's get started. And when I'm done with the haul, I will definitely pull a card for the collective. Yeah. So the first thing I got was these freshwater pearl rings. I was gonna get one, but they were $3 each or two for $5. So I went with that. Oh God. I'm asking, please, can we play nice and don't hit me with a violation for promotion? I'm not selling any of this stuff. I'm just showing you all what I got. And then this, so when I go to the gem show, sometimes I'll have some idea of like gems that I want, but usually I just go with vibes. And I was walking past this table and like this stone was so pretty to me and it was just like vibrating so high. This is a great way to use ChatGPT, by the way, is asking chat to identify the stone. Scheelite. Hold on, let me make sure I'm saying it right. Yeah, blue scheelite. And it's about clarity and transmission. It supports organizing thoughts, speaking cleanly, and teaching. And it says use near hands or throat when creating. I almost got it as a wearable, but I was like, ooh, I don't know. We'll see if it just stays there. And then the theme, now say it cleanly. So that's my gemstone that I got. And then I got not one, but two boxes of incense. So this one here is cinnamon and lemongrass. And then this one is Buddha Blessing, which is lotus and patchouli. And I opened up the other one already, but I'll show you what it's like. So each of these boxes was $8.50. So I was like, okay, that looks like a lot of incense for $8 for the whole box. So I open it up and there are 12 boxes of incense in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So they're really nice. $8.50. I'm like, people come to Tucson for wholesale markets. This was my first of second gem shows. So then open it up and so I'll have another haul. And then it's got like and then it's this really pretty, I think it says Buddha blessing, sparkling incense sticks are perfect for anyone looking to create a peaceful, spiritually enriching atmosphere. Whether used in meditation, prayer, or simply to elevate the energy of your space, the lotus and patchouli fragrance help invoke divine blessings, support emotional healing, and cultivate a sense of spiritual harmony. Recommended for fosters inner peace and compassion, grounds and uplifts simultaneously, purifies the energy field, attracts positive blessings and peace, enhances meditation and mindfulness, balances mind, body, and spirit, and promotes spiritual growth and enlightenment. That's a lot for just one little incense stick. Whoa. So then it comes wrapped really beautifully. And then it's just incense. And they're sparkly, you guys. And it's one scent on the top and the other scent on the bottom. So I'm going to light this, and may all the blessings go towards everyone watching this. Hey, Emily. Haley, that's kind of the point. Ooh, yes. Mona Lisa, it's so nice to see you. But yeah, so we're going to light that. Ooh, it's getting sparkly. It's like a little sparkler. Maybe I should stay on the camera. Here we go. Here's a lighter. I usually have candles burning and I'll just like light it in the candle, but sometimes it doesn't go all the way. Okay. And let's see. So that's the incense. I'm a 2. Which was why when everyone was like, shut up, you psychotic bitch. But people were DMing me, you're helping me so much. I was like, I can power through. I got this. I got this. I'm helping people. I'm helping people and helping myself. I don't know. I think a 2-wing 3. Yes, we're going through my my haul of the Gem and Mineral show. This, I already showed my freshwater pearl rings and the scheelite. I love that we have a geologist here. True story. Whenever I hear that someone's a geologist, I immediately think of Randy Marsh from South Park. Stan's dad. I guess he's a former geologist now owner of Integrity Farms. So, this was my most expensive purchase, and let me tell you, I've gone past this booth so many times over the years, like for years now. I've gone past this booth and I haven't gotten something, but they have all different kinds of tiaras there. So I got a tiara. Hi, Amanda. I'm so glad you're here. I think I was gonna, it's funny, Massey, I was gonna say 4, but I was like, oh, that I don't know if you can do a wing. So yeah, I'm 2 wing 4. But yes. It makes me happy I finally have one. Thank you. I love it too. Midsummer vibes. Right. And that's maybe why I was like wearing this dress. Oh, Flora says I would wear that every day. So pretty on you. Thank you. I know, it's so fun. And they had like more traditional tiaras, but I kind of liked this one. Hey, Katie. Yeah, thank you. A 2 can have wings to the 1 and 3. Thanks, Hannah. Remind me what the 4 is. Aw, thanks, Alexis. So this was only $25. Like I said, it's taken me years to finally buy one because I've gone by so many times. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then it was really hard picking out a, hold on. I gotta loosen it. Oh. Ah, there we go. That's better. Yeah, it was cute. I don't know. The drops they seemed regal to me. La Reina vibes. Individualist. Oh, so that makes sense that like it'd be healthier to go to 4 instead of like codependent helper, go to 4. Yeah. Okay. So $25, like I said, I've said no like 3 years in a row. So I was like, I'm gonna get one. And I could have gotten one that was like more traditional. I was like, no. This is it. Grace, I've been here. Alexis, thanks for following me. So I guess, yeah, I couldn't pick. Let me see it. There were 3 different Oracle decks that I was feeling called to. And it was either Angel Prayers, Oracle cards, Healing Energy Oracle, or Goddess Guidance Oracle. And I went with the Goddess Guidance. I mean, can you tell? Come on. You guys, we're going into the age of the matriarchy. The patriarchy's going down. Fuck ICE. And I'll say it once before I'll say it again. It's not lost on me, like, why we have a patriarchal system, why the patriarchy runs everything. Because, I tried to tell a story about what happened when a man with power harmed me, and the world was like, shut the fuck up. And now men in power are harming people, and everyone's like, why is this happening? I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, exactly, Jen. I don't pay attention to the fan club. Apparently, they're not, Cosborn. I am being for real. Like, don't you guys see it? This is the thing that I forget is that people don't have the pattern recognition that I do. People don't see the big picture. Instead, they'll just say, oh, she's crazy. She's triggering me. Who was here for when I cried on stream? Ugh. Finally, my tears came out. Exactly, Alexis. We are all crazy. And the people that don't own it, I trigger them. The people who have been harmed by men or someone with power over them, who don't sit with it, who don't feel their feelings around it, I trigger them. And it's hard. Therapists who have caused harm and who haven't, hi Megan, and who haven't owned it, I trigger them. Because guess what, you guys? There's nothing wrong with telling your story as long as it's true. Tell your story. It'll change your life. It'll heal you. Ooh, speaking of that, I got this pocket stone, which is an angelite. Let's see what chat said. Angelite, the pocket stone, nervous system safety. Supports calm communication, emotional reassurance, and softness. I am safe to speak. That's the mantra that ChatGPT gave this stone. I do have a necklace that I wear that's a fossil that I wear sometimes. Erin, I'm not sure what you're saying. Yeah, thank you. Bruja, what's up? We love Brujas in this chat. Let's go. Yeah, I will get my fossil in just a moment. Oh, here's another thing that I got to say, you guys. I got to see the man who sold me this GD Moldavite ring. All the tarot girlies were freaking dying in August when I pulled the Tower card 4 times in one stream wearing my Moldavite ring. They were like, oh God. And yeah, Sam Bam, you're crushing it. Your mom, as you can imagine, your mom asked, why did you ignore my question? And I'll tell you, your mom, I've got to have some strict things that are muted in the chat. So try again. Where do you think I got this cool crown? I went to the 22nd Street. So here's the other thing, you guys. I went to one gem show. There are 20. There are 20 plus gem shows. Yeah. And I was just saying, I got to see the man who sold me this ring. And I was like, because I got the ring in January. I left the doctor in March. I spun out for 5 months while also growing my business and like changing my own life. And then I came to TikTok in August. 6 months ago yesterday, I told my story. You guys, I started telling my story. Isn't that wild? 6 months ago. I think about that a lot. 108 people, that's special. So yeah, I credit a lot of the craziness and a lot of like the regulation to this ring. Oh, Destiny, I'm so glad. about the cactus. Well, you can make a phallic joke about my lepidolite that I got at this show last time. Minnie, what's your other account? I'll unblock you. I had a mod who was wonderful in a lot of ways. She just was extra protective. Sam Bam is more of a muter than a blocker, and I respect her game. Lepidolite. No, you guys, the booth that had these wasn't there. Oh, you should have been blocked. Are you going to be nice on this stream? Should we block you again? Are you here to apologize? Nothing to be worried about, Pluto. Oh, Mama Kai, I'm so glad that I'm on your feed. Good. It's pretty and fun. I wouldn't call it a hat. It's more of a tiara. There isn't a purpose. Pluto, you know I love the muckers. Why do I like the... Okay. So then... I got... Oh, I thought I put a chain in here, but I didn't. I liked the Angelite stones so much that I got a wearable. This bracelet for $3. And then I like my lepidolite penis so much that I got a bracelet. Apparently most lepidolite is purple. I didn't know that. And this guy is just mixed with something. Your mom? Go to my page. We talked about this already. Why do I like gems so much? I like gems because because of their healing properties. How about that? Hey, Maria. Tu Ferda. I've been watching since the beginning, girl. What do you think of my glow up? I'm pretty proud of it, honestly. Yeah, Brittany. Those who are the muckers know about the penis. The glorical regulars know about the penis, but you know, I gotta keep it. Gotta keep it up. I know. Gotta love the double N gen. So then I also got this lapis crystal. If I ever see a stromatolite fossil, please get one. Oh, let me look up. I'll use Google for that. What they look like so I can keep an eye out. Because the gemstone show is still going on for like another 10 days. Pluto, I'm more of a homework girl, but if you're feeling doing Lego, I appreciate that. But yes, for my gloricals, I'm constantly telling them to do their homework. So you should probably do your homework. Yeah, Sam Bam, exactly. They are very cheap. Get the tumbled ones. Okay. The stromatolite. Tumbled. Oh, cool. They're just like, I don't know if you can see them, but the oldest known fossils on Earth, representing layered sedimentary colonial structures built by cyanobacteria, microbial mats dating back over 3.5 billion years. That's like before the dinosaurs. That's pretty cool. That's like before mammals walked the earth. Yes, it's real. Wow. Oh, and they may still be living. They're rare, but they're living in places like Shark Bay, Australia. And then, oh, here's the chain. So I had this chain. I found a bag from 3 chains. Like I probably just went crazy at the gem show. And then last but not least, I got this lapis lazuli pendant that kind of looks like an evil eye. So I thought I'd wear it on the stream. So my budget was $95, or excuse me, my budget was $100, and I made sure to just have cash so then I like couldn't accidentally go over budget, you know? And I spent $95. Thank you. Yeah, I love it. And I think it's gonna look really pretty with this dress too. This was $6, by the way, this pendant. Yeah, I forget if I said that. See if I can get the, okay, there we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it might be my favorite thing of the show. It was from the same booth that I got these bracelets, and I paid for these bracelets, and I was like turning around to leave, and I was like, ugh. There were all these pendants that were like $4 or $5, $6 that were all different kinds of stones. And I have a lapis sphere. Another thing that I got last year at the gem show. And it comes in this little, I got a holder for it for like $1. I think this was like $8. And I love it so much. It's on my altar quite a bit. And so when I saw the pendant, I was like, oh, that's happening. We're going over my gem show haul. Altar. Yes, like my meditation altar. I put like stones and my incense and flowers. It's just something to sit in front of when I meditate. If anybody here likes Chani Nicholas, I've been reading her astrology stuff for years, since I was like 23. Aw, hi, People Talk. Thank you. Nice to see you. And she has really, really great suggestions for an altar in her app. Her app is fantastic. I love to see her win, because I just got so much from her free newsletter every week for years. So now I happily pay like $13 a month or whatever it is for her app. People Talk, I am doing pretty well. Your stream got interesting. You have a pretty interesting moderator in your for your stream. You guys, People Talk is in here, and I have been going to his streams, and I love them. They're super fun. Yes, we'll do the tarot card reading. But yeah, I'm glad I got to bring Kevin and have fun with that. All right, so we're doing, of course, people talk, yeah. We're doing the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. Spirit, please give me the message that people in my streaming room need. Please take my ego out of it and let me channel any message that also needs to come through. Yeah, it was in that room. This is for the collective. That's right. Fourth and Thing says, I think it's funny and cool that you speak more with your facial expressions than your voice. Yeah. When people say I'm a liar, I'm like, God, I wish I could be a liar sometimes. You know, just make my life easier. And it also, I'm just like, wow, the projection. A lot of people must be going around like lying a lot. Yeah. Allie said, are tarot cards readings more accurate if you personally know the person? If you personally know the person, not necessarily. Like yesterday or the last stream that I pulled a card, I was pulling for the collective and a bunch of people had mentioned earlier that they were going through heartbreak, and I pulled the card heartbreak. So it can be like for a group of people too. Hi, Wounded Wayfinders. I've been good. You know, Wounded Wayfinders asked how I'm doing. Better and better every day. You know, healing's like this, right? It's like up and down as you go up. But definitely. Staying in my body. My family's good. Hi, Megaphone. Yeah, we're gonna see. Healing journey, up and down. Perfect emojis, Sam Bam. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's right, Tiara. Let's all give Tiara some vibes for Kate Spade. There was a lot happening in chat. Yes, the collective reading. Maybe one of these days I'll open it up. Yeah, Tiara, thank you. There she is. One of these days I might open it up to guests. Welcome to the fan club. I went through my haul. We're doing an oracle reading deck of goddesses. Fun fact about my live streams, they are 90% women that watch them. So if you're a man hanging out with us chicks, that's what I mean. You know, some of these people, they're like, how does she do it? How does she get publicly shamed for talking about harm and she's still going? That makes me feel things. I'm doing really well, Sasha. I'm doing really well. Allie, welcome. We're doing a goddess card reading. I am fueled, yes. Ooh. One popped out. Ostara, fertility. I don't know about that. Like I said, I'm a lot like her these days. Virginal. I don't know if this is TMI, but honestly, I think I've said this on stream before, but May will be 2 years of celibacy for me, you guys. I'm doing lots of healing. Lots of healing. Thank you so much. I got it at the gem show. It was my favorite piece. I was saying how I've walked by this booth like 4 years in a row. And I was like, this is the year I'm going to get a tiara. Fourth and Think, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. We need more men here. Am I in love with anyone right now? Myself. Can't you tell? And that's the other thing, like, as women, we're taught to not love ourselves, to be constantly trying to, like, be something we're not. And no. Like, I want every woman to just be unapologetically herself and not be sorry for it. That would be awesome. And I'll just keep being me. Keep speaking things that make people uncomfortable. Hi, Ellie. I'll keep being cringe. I'll keep being a little crazy. All right, let's see what Ostara says for fertility, because I'm already getting like some messages that want to come through. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So yeah, it's not just about like fertility of being the baby, but there are things that are just coming through for people in this chat that they know that they want to start that new project, that they want to do that thing, but the voice in their head is telling them that they can't. And I'm here to say that it's better to do it imperfectly or do it in a cringy way, like I was just saying, or to do it in a way that, heaven forbid, doesn't pan out, because this is the thing, you guys have done plenty of things that haven't gone anywhere, but I've never once said, like, even if something I do flops, I don't ever say, like, I regret trying that. Because I did it, right? So you are more capable and more ready than you think you are. The visions that you've been getting of your life, those are real. Those are what Spirit wants for you. Trust them. Hey, Gabby. There you go. That's the reading. Yes, people tell me I look like Mandy Moore. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. It's a good one for me too. Thank you. Something wants to come through for Energy Witch's deck too. I think that these are just glass. I don't think that they're crystals. But yeah, probably just like cubic zirconia and dyed glass. But yeah, because this crown was $25, so it's not like, that would be intense. I would really be royal. That's for my next crown. I want to give birth to a divorce. Get it, Queen Bee. Go follow Fashionably Divorced. She's a great content creator on here. We love a Gen X woman who doesn't hold back. All right. We'll do one from Energy Witch's deck. And then I think I'm going to wrap it up. Ooh, two just fell out. So we'll go with those. Oh, Ah. Lovers and family. This card represents a powerful connection built on mutual recognition and shared energy. In the image, two luminous figures float towards each other, surrounded by roses that bloom upward around them. That's pretty beautiful. Their hearts meet in a single glowing point of light. Above them, the stars form a heart, as if the universe itself blesses this union. The lovers speak of a bond that is both emotional and spiritual. This connection feels natural, effortless, and deeply familiar. It may be a soulmate, a sacred partnership, or the beginning of a relationship built on true balance and reciprocity. So maybe this came through for some of you because the new project will involve like reciprocity, will involve you showing up with love for yourself, you showing up with the energy of the lovers. Because trying and failing is an act of self-love. If you could choose any gemstones in a tiara, what would they be? Probably my birthstone, which is aquamarine. Next is family. Connection, lineage, belonging, and roots. Family energy is influencing your path, whether through support, healing, or generational patterns. This card invites tenderness for where you come from and clarity about what you want to carry forward. The great tree stands rooted beneath the starry sky, its branches holding heart-shaped patterns. The warm light glowing within the trunk symbolizes the love, memory, and ancestral energy that surrounds you, whether near or far. Honor the connections that feel nourishing. So it's just the same thing, right? See where the connections are flowing, what feels like the lover's energy, and go there to find the fertility of starting your new project. Good night, Jen. Yeah. All right, everybody. I think that's it. I'm going to try to stream earlier in the day tomorrow. God, people are so funny. Like, what does that even mean? Once again, it's projection. It's projection. I know. People just project so hard. If anybody caught that. Someone in chat said I have no identity. And it shows. Another person called me and told me to, or not called me, commented on my video about me glowing and told me to myself. I went ahead and reported that one. I don't know. I'm not going anywhere though. Thanks, Allie. Aw. Yeah, Micah, I don't know. Apparently, I have no identity. No, I can't even say that out loud. It's crazy. I am myself. And it makes some people feel some things. It really makes them feel something. Thanks, Flora Girl. I know, what does no identity even mean? Like I said, the accusation is the confession. Remember that. When people attack your character, they're really seeing in themselves. Yeah, everyone has one. Thanks, Allie. Megan says, I'm confused why you get hate like that. What did you even do? I'm seriously confused. I told a story about a man that harmed me, and many people who are taught to uphold the patriarchy because this man had a lot of power, even though I didn't ever name him, you know. And people just tried to shut me up because we live in a patriarchal society and women are taught how to uphold the patriarchy and how to police each other to make sure that the patriarchy can stand. I also have 2 distinct channels in my human design chart that I trigger the fuck out of people. People will know whether I'm right for them or wrong for them based on how I make them feel. And in my human design book, it just says, you gotta have thick skin. Oh, Savannah, are you sticking up for a man you've never met? Are you sticking up for a man you've never met? Oh, did me telling my story trigger you? Aw, well, thanks for hanging out on the stream. Yeah. Ooh. It's triggering for people, oh, yep, Sam Bam's going crazy. Souls for the soul, I love you too. Yeah. People who get it, I have no control what people choose to do in their free time and what detective work people choose to do, because everyone was obsessed with me and finding out everything they could about me and my story. And I don't have any control over that. I just told a story, a true story about what happened to me. And it helped a lot of people because harm from men in power happens all the time. And that is why we live in the world that we live in now. Yeah. Thank you. Because the patriarchal society that we exist in is propped up by women who are taught to protect men in power and not each other. But you know what? I'm going to change that. Casper, I need to start DMing you when I'm going live because I miss you. Sam's not getting DMs either. Thank you, Mitty. My skincare routine is telling the truth. My skincare routine is taking all the projections that people throw at me and turning them into a glow. Praying, asking God. My skincare routine is being authentically myself and not giving a fuck what people think about it. That's my skincare routine. Oh, it's okay, Casper. I'll start DMing you. I am on 10 milligrams of Vyvanse for ADHD. I accidentally took double. I took 20 milligrams accidentally the other day, and I was like, oh my God. It was like last week, but anyway. I was on Adderall during college. It was not good. It was not good. I was like, oh, yep, okay, this is why I'm on 10 milligrams. I keep saying I'm gonna go, but just remember, ladies, and the few men that are in here, the 10 men, the 11 men, the patriarchy is going to fall soon, and it's gonna happen quicker when we stop policing each other. It's okay if you think that a woman is doing something wrong. It's all right. We all have our own morals and values. What's not okay is trying to get any woman to shut up. It's not your job to police them. It's not your job to tell a woman what's right and what's wrong. Just stay in your lane. Let women talk about what they want to talk about. We all have our own values. What are some other things we can do to help? Like help with the patriarchy falling? Talk about things that happen to you. Don't just swallow it. So that's what we're taught to do as women, especially white women. The patriarchy also upholds racism, right? And white women are taught that when we witness racist things to happen, to be quiet. And we're also taught that when men in power do awful things to us, to be quiet. And because we're taught those things, it enables the patriarchy and the racist system that we live in to flourish. The patriarchy would not exist if it wasn't for women. But you know what? We're moving out of that. We are. It's just, it's gonna be harder than it has to be. If women don't stop. And that is why I have not made a video about how deplorable I think ICE is because it's really fucking annoying to me that I noticed, I've said this many times, I'll keep saying it. I have noticed that bad things happen when men in power have no accountability. And I said, hey, this thing happened where a man with power over me and no professional accountability harmed me. And people did everything that they fucking could to center him and get me to shut up, especially women. And then they come and act surprised that we live in the world that we do. Wasn't a surprise to me that we're sliding deeper into fascism. What do you guys think that the silencing smear campaign that happened against me was? Oh, Mama says, I'm sorry. Please dive into your profile. Actually, Sam's the nicest, most lenient mod I've ever had. If you can believe it. I'm gonna leave your comment muted, but I received a lot of hate and harassment. And I'm still here, still standing. And every mod I've had knows how much. Hey, Mystery. Every mod I've had knows how much I've gone through. And Sam's more of a mute, but all my other mods have blocked. So I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming back. But yeah, please go to my profile. See my story. Here is the crystal. This is the crystal that reminds me that patriarchy will fall. I'm gonna freaking bludgeon it with my lepidolite. So I'm not going anywhere, you guys. Women need to learn that we have to tell our stories. Maybe not on TikTok. Maybe not in a public way, but we have to start holding these GD men accountable. Maybe don't name people, which I didn't. I'll stand on that. The internet found people. Because it triggers people when your abuser gets named. But definitely talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Envelope heart. I'm 36. I'm going to be 37 in late March. I've been claiming 37. 37 is going to be a good year for me. I've already decided. Steffi, I drink both in the morning. See, that's okay. I don't have to be for you. Here I'm deep in my luteal phase. I just got charged up with new crystals. I've got my crown on. Amanda. Aw, thanks, Tiff. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. I'm gonna keep streaming, keep telling the truth. And you know what? I think about this because like all of the shit that happened in August, I wouldn't have figured out how much I love live streaming as quickly, at least, if it wasn't for that. And so it was worth it. And I found my amazing community. Like seriously, I'm so grateful. Oh, Cherry, we'll get through it. Sass is no longer modding. She needed a break. Very grateful for her service though, for sure. Hi, Savannah. Oh, Stephanie, I was sad about Catherine O'Hara. My favorite movie for a long time was Best in Show. So, and also Schitt's Creek was really fun. That was a pandemic show that I watched. Like when we were all locked down, I watched Schitt's Creek. What do you mean charged by your crystals? Like, so these have like healing energies to them that help with communication. Can we call Adam? He's in Tokyo right now. Adam's got to call me. Emma, I think that they do. It could be all like psychosomatic, but like holding this guy, I'm like, oh yeah, I feel it. It's just, oh, there we go. See, this guy got turned around. My patriarchy crystal. Best in Show, what is that movie about? It's like a strange kind of comedy that's about a dog show. Ooh, Steffi, you keep a bag of crystals in your bra. I love that. Too bad I don't wear a bra most of the time, but that's why I have to have leggings with pockets so I can stick a crystal in them. How many crystals and stones do you own? Countless, probably like 100. Thank you, Iris. It was my best buy from the gem show today. Maybe you'll see it more. I will take any suggestions on how to do my hair with it. So you guys, in one of my ChatGPT videos, this, I'm assuming gay young guy commented and asked, Can you ask ChatGPT how to not make your hair so dull and flat? I was like, damn! A week later, I booked a haircut. So hopefully it's a little better. I was like, ow. Fair. It had been like 6 months since I had gotten a haircut, so it was time, but ooh, you should, Tiff. User, I garden sometimes. PD, that's okay. People are mean. They can be mean, especially when they're hiding behind a phone screen, right? But he did have a good point. My hair was looking a little rough there. Lily, that sounds really hard. I threw all kinds of things everywhere. Yes, mama. Yes, exact. I mean, he could have said it in a DM, but what is my favorite crystal? Probably my moldavite ring. Second up, my crystal penis. Why did you say he was probably gay? No man, no straight man is gonna throw something fucking as petty as calling my hair dull. I just like straight men, if they're gonna send me hateful things, they did it in August and September. I don't know. I mean, like, if someone in chat wants to say that a straight man could say something like that, like, please change my mind. But no straight man is gonna comment on my hair. Thank you, Abby. You guys have to remember. Aw, thank you, Mike. Lily, I'm gonna read your comment out loud. My dude is DL, I just know it. It was part of our fight. It's terrible. I want you to read your comment again. DL men hate themselves so much. They are some of the worst men to be with. You deserve better. Trust your intuition. I am constantly telling my gay friends, please stop having sex with DL men. Because almost all of them are Trumpers too. My gay friends, they do not care. But I'm just like, please stop. Yeah, down low. Down low. DL men are men who are gay and date women. Men who want this, but real life, but they date women because they are so concerned about what's going on. Like about, they want to fit the mold. Yeah. Lily, I want you to read Steffi's comment. My ex was DL and it ruined his life and mine. They will ruin their own lives. Like, fighting is normal in relationships, but like blowout huge fights where there's like disrespectful things said, you have to like throw things around. That's not normal. A DL man will ruin your life. And they will keep cheating on you. Who's on the Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook group? I'm on them for 3 different cities. Cities that I frequent. A lot of men are DL. I know. And as someone who went through a really painful breakup over a year and a half ago with a man who was not DL, but had other problems. I can tell you. Once you get past the pain of breaking up, oh my God, it's so much better. Life as a single woman is so incredibly peaceful. It is so nice. It's going to have to take one hell of a man to get me out of there. 'Cause I'm just so happy. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's really... I just saw Emma Queen, but how do we know? How do we know if your man is DL? You know. You'll know. Lily just said she knows. Once again, you guys, we are taught as women to ignore our intuition. And it gets us in shitty places. Lily literally said, I know. And what is she doing? She's letting her man gaslight her. It is the abuser playbook, because that's what DL men are. They're abusive. They hate themselves, so they're not going to be able to love you fully. Oh, I've never been in this, so I wasn't sure of any signs. Do signs show after you begin dating? I don't know about signs because I haven't ever dated a DL men that I'm aware of. Like, I've dated a few bisexual men, but they are honest about their bisexuality. Yeah. Lavender marriages are different. Yeah, so a lavender marriage is when usually it's a gay man and a straight woman decide to get married for like financial reasons or emotional support. I have a joke with one of my very good friends, the nurse practitioner, for those who know. And we talk all the time about how we were this close to a lavender marriage. But he really wants a husband. So I'm like, yeah, you get that. You get that. Go find it. Where with me, I'm like, yeah. But yes, lavender marriages, I think, are becoming more and more common. The crystals are just glass. I don't think they're real crystals. It was only $25. If it was like real crystals, it'd be much more expensive. But yeah. That's the thing. This is what happens, and this was a part of my story, is I tried to name the dynamic of what was going on, and I got told, you're crazy. Welcome to the Superfans, Beck. Thanks for the heart me. You're crazy. No, that's not true. Right? Thank you. And look what's happening here. Lily said, I think you're DL. And her boyfriend said, you're crazy. That's not true. It's a playbook. It is a playbook with abusive men. They all do it, and we let them do it. Because we are taught, we are conditioned as women to believe men with power over us and to not trust ourselves. A woman's intuition is so strong for a reason. And that's going to be part of what ends patriarchy, is when women start trusting their intuition more. Thank you, Lily. Oh, Steffi, yep. I was crazy until I was sent videos and texts. Sam Bam says it's hard to see the gaslighting when you're in it. Sometimes you just need to say it out loud. Yes, because it's ingrained in us. that if a man tells us that we're crazy, then we must be. Oh, I guess I don't know. This is another reason why ChatGPT, why Claude, why these LLMs are so good, is because they help women know that they are not crazy. It is not lost on me that everyone wanted to label me with AI psychosis, because my use of ChatGPT was crucial to me getting out of an exploitative relationship. Lily, if you don't talk to Chat about your boyfriend, would highly recommend it. It is such a great tool for emotional regulation. Just to say, I am feeling some sort of way. Right? It's not that serious. It didn't happen. Romina, como? Flesh sack. If by things have progressed, you mean I'm healed and healthy and helping tear down the patriarchy still, yes, things have progressed. Yeah. D. Lee says, your perception of me is a reflection of you. My reaction to you is an awareness of me. Ooh. Yes. And let me tell you, my ego really wants to run the show sometimes. My ego really wants to say, let's set it straight with these people. But I'm just like, no, because the people that are right for me will get it. Oh, Sam Bam said, the biggest one I hate, you're thinking too much into it. Yep. Gaslighting language 101. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. I think that's enough for today. I've already tried to leave. I like when we get into stuff like this, it's so hard. Yeah, Lily, I would highly recommend talking to Claude or Chat about what's going on with your boyfriend. Leaving relationship dynamics like that are so hard. That's the other thing that women hated me for, is I'm like, I was being exploited and I left. And women are like, if Kendra was being exploited, that means that I'm being exploited. And I don't want to deal with that. So she's crazy. I just want to stay comfortable in this relationship dynamic where a man is sucking my soul and my vulnerability. Nope. I am doing well. Yeah. Shelly, I agree. I'm going to leave your comment muted, but Shelly said ChatGPT agrees with you, so it's not objective. That is a very important thing to keep in mind when you're talking to ChatGPT. We read an article last stream about like how chatbots are 50% more sycophantic than talking to a human. And it's very, very helpful when you're in a relationship dynamic where you're being told that you're fucking crazy, to be told, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Maddie, I do have peace in my life. Lily, absolutely. And my DMs are open, okay, if you want to talk. Thank you so much for your vulnerability. Steffi, yeah. Will I ever have a male therapist again? No. Taxi, you know what else does that? Scrolling TikTok, streaming Netflix. The straw man argument is old. Thank you, Syrup. Flesh sack, no. I grew up in the desert, so I know how much things, but yeah. Okay. All right, everybody. I am praying for everyone. I pray for the fall of the patriarchy every day. I pray for the fall of this fascist regime that we're living under in America. But we got 3 more years. Remember, when a woman does something that you don't like as a woman, you can disagree with her and still support her. The patriarchy will fall when we stop policing each other. It's my girl, the Mother Mary. Okay? Let's support each other. Let's lift each other up. I will be streaming a few more times. Yoga for Super Fans is tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific. Casper, I'm gonna DM you when I stream tomorrow. But yeah, thank you. Thanks, Steffi. I'll look out for it. Love you too, Tiff. I'm so glad you got to hang out. Okay. Bye, everybody. Love you too, Tiff. I'm so glad you got to hang out. Okay. Bye, everybody.